Yeah, I probably dance, sit in nature, eat good,
Eat well.
sleep.
Very well. Nap.
Maybe have somebody touch on me.
You know, just,
Yeah, like
just living the,
to be fair, yeah, like
a little now and then,
please.
now and again.
I'm cute.
Ready?
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. What's the most prominent topic in your mom group chat?
Niggas. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Don't.
She's like, take it from the top.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. It sounds like neck and neck, like
Okay.
relationship memes and like an ignorant mess, you know.
You're like, that's the most prominent. It makes sense.
Like, I think because my children are older,
Yeah.
like it's rarely about, you know, like the newest cloth diaper or
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, you know, but you know, there's some really good, funny mom stuff. Like if your baby's always asking for something or like, you know, like saying, mom, like that, you know, the funny jokey stuff.
not bad.
Obviously it's not the prominent because the first thing was like these men, these women, and this ignorance. That's it.
Everybody.
And everything that has a little jokey joke undertone. And you know what? That's what it is. It's our laugh time.
I love that.
It's like, you know, like, hey, you can come decompress and be in the ish a little bit.
Yeah.
Kiki.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. It's getting your problem out there, and then also it has to be rounded out with some kind of a joke.
Yes.
Because we can't cry through it all the time.
I don't know.
I mean, we can, but
You're
that's what I'm doing currently.
right.
That's what I'm doing.
We can't. What is the grossest thing about kids? Shit, everything.
I'm gonna go surface. I think the grossest thing is like the 5-second rule actually is more like there's just not a rule. It's just, and that is so surface. I think that's for me. Like if my kid drops something on the floor, if it's in my own house, you know what I mean? I know the last time I cleaned, I swept, all that. I don't know. I feel like also if we're at a store or the escalator, I think the escalator to I'm aching myself out right now.
I can see you processing.
Do I have a problem? Yeah, it's that. Like I just constantly want to keep this kid's hands clean, knowing damn well that's not how we grow the microbiomes and like all that. What about for you? What's the grossest thing that your kids do?
Just touch anything in the public bathroom.
Okay, so we're
Like I get violently loud. Like
Yes.
I'm like, do not.
Yeah.
Like please, do not. Just stand still. Like my whole face.
He's
changes.
standing up. Just don't.
I have
Yeah.
anxiety.
Yeah.
I don't want to use that, but like you better hold it. We all got to hold it. Depending on what you got going on, depending where we are, it's okay. You can
I'm with you. Talk to your body. That's what I say. Talk to your body. Talk to your body. We have 5 minutes. We are leaving this park. Talk to your body.
That's really.
I know. Is that toxic?
No.
We're supposed to tell our kids to just like hold it in? I'm gonna think about that every time. I'm gonna tell it to myself next time I'm in the car. Just talk to your body.
Talk to your body.
Talk to your body. All right.
That's good.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Okay. What's something you wish you would have known about motherhood beforehand?
How much better my life would be. I remember just like coming into that awareness when she was like 6 months old on how she saved me. But then instilled like community in a very grand way, right? Like, and then how that moved into like sophisticated support and then community accountability. Like, I am ever so reminded on how divinely provided for I am. And I did not know that before. Had I known that prior to her, I would have seen her sooner. But I give so much thanks for today and for motherhood.
Well, we're done. Show's over, guys. That was it. Next question?
Okay, is it me?
Let's do it.
Oh, we're doing good, sorta.
Kind of. Maybe not. There's a whole stack underneath.
Oh, girl, they're going here. Ready?
Uh-oh.
It's all right, we can get in it. How does the current political climate over women's reproductive rights make you feel about motherhood?
How are we supposed to feel? You know, I think that's the biggest. There's times where I think we can stand there and be like, you know what, I'm gonna shine bright, I'm gonna raise my family like X, Y, and Z. And there's times where I'm genuinely up at night, scared, terrified. especially for the next generation, as cliche as that sounds.
Yeah.
And so how do I feel about the current climate over something that has nothing to do with the vast majority of people who are in office or House of Representatives or presidents for that matter? Like, I feel aware. I feel aware. Because what I don't want to be is complacent. I don't want to walk through life just thinking that like it's not going to happen to me or someone that I love. I don't feel like I'm walking through life like blinded or shielded by the fact that like that's not happening in my direct life. It is. It absolutely is. And I think that just comes from being a mom, being a mama bear, and being like, all right, so what do we got to do? What do we have to do? If you could safely drop your kids off somewhere for a week, what would you do with the time off?
A week.
A
Man,
week.
that's like
A full 7 days.
Truth is, I really wouldn't know what to do. I know like it would
All
consist
right.
of sleeping,
Okay.
probably frolic in nature a little bit.
Love a good frolic.
You know what I would like to do?
Tell me.
Boom. I would like to dance.
In the club, by yourself,
No,
at home?
at home with that pole. You know, I got the pole up and I want to get back into that flow, like really accessing that power of seduction and sensuality.
Yes.
Yeah, I probably dance, sit in nature, eat good,
well.
sleep,
Very well. Nap.
maybe have somebody touch on me.
You know, just,
Yeah, like,
just never know.
to be fair, yeah, like,
A little now and then.
Please.
Now and again.
I'm cute. I got my test results.
Love it. All right, love. What is something you romanticized about motherhood that you feel totally different about now?
I romanticize partnership. Parents are still married. I think we're going on like 41, 42
Wow.
years. And so the way that I saw motherhood was always in conjunction with marriage. So
Yeah.
what a mind F it was to not have that. And to be a single mom, that is something that I just knew was like gonna be great. And when it wasn't, you know, like I had to do a lot of work
Yeah.
to reprogram to be okay with my today, to like be okay with not being what I thought it was. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have my white picket fence and I'm gonna be married. And hell, I even thought I was gonna be married to a man, you know what I'm saying? Like, so,
Didn't we all?
you know, like there was a lot of shifts going on here.
Right.
Yeah, I thought like that is what that was gonna be. And when it wasn't, you know, and then in continuation,
Yeah.
right? I have to actively be in practice of staying in receptive mode, because I think and believe that one of the most important things my children need to see is their mother be loved on. Like they need to see that. And so that is like,
It's huge.
yeah, so like, but you gotta stay open and you have to get back on the horse and you have to keep trying. Motherhood was like, all right, marriage, and where that part at? Like, and how I'm supposed to do this without it, right? Like, and how am I supposed to be okay without it? And then how I was seeing myself. Like, I never thought I would be in a space where I didn't like me. And for a minute, I didn't like me because of what I was married to, the ideas of what I was married to. And having to let go of that was really tough for me.
I love that origin story. Like truly, because that's what it is. That's your genesis, you know. And you look and you got to see like how your name came about. It wasn't something that you just randomly picked. It's you chose the path and you bet on you.
Thanks.
It's dope. Really dope.
Oh, this is fun.
Okay. We like
Because I feel like this is gonna be a really good story for you.
Uh-oh.
What are your present dreams and goals, and how have they changed since becoming a mom?
This isn't fun at all.
No? I feel like this is about to be a story for you, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so one more time. So how has,
Your present dreams and goals, and how have they changed since becoming a mom?
Wow. My present dreams and goals.
Yes.
To feel what joy, like true joy feels like. I think I equated joy to looking like when you're happy in your body, when you've lost the weight that you wanted to lose, for somebody to look and be like, you know, for you to look in the mirror and see yourself and be like, you are a fine motherfucker. To be able to have the car that you want, clinking wine glasses on a yacht somewhere. Like, all that to me sounded like joy. All that to me was like, you can look at it and you can see it in your mind's eye and you can visualize how happy those things would make you. And that's not true. And that's the biggest thing that I'm unpacking right now. And I'm learning in a very rough way that joy is not something that is external. It's not something that someone can give you. It's not something that someone's like, I'm gonna give you joy today. I'm gonna package it really nice and here's joy. I feel like my new goal is to discover what true joy looks like within myself, not because somebody is presenting it to me, not because my kid does something right. You know what I mean? My kid does something and I'm like, oh, I'm filled with so much joy. It's none of that stuff. It's not making somebody else happy because they're like, oh my gosh, you inspired me to do X, Y, and Z. None of that is joy. All those are goals, I'm sure, like being like, I wanna make sure that the information that I put out there is changing someone's life or has an impact. But none of that has anything to do with you truly feeling joy within yourself.
I'm smiling because I'm like, what a beautiful place to be in. Like, I know it probably doesn't feel good right now, but when I tell you, you are in such a beautiful place. You are in such a beautiful place.
Okay, I trust you.
Like, that discovery, right? Where you're like, no, I want to access this and be here. And you're putting that on that conscious mind to like do so. Like, the discovery of you is going to be so beautiful. Like, trust this journey.
I see it in you.
Yeah.
I'm smiling now and getting emotional because I see it in you. So like
that's authenticity. That like, no, this is what really does it for me. And I don't need anybody else to understand that. And I don't need anybody else to agree with me. I don't need you to approve of me. You can accept it. I need you to accept it, but you don't need to approve of it. And then you can you will just blossom. And I love that for you.
Thanks, babe. Ooh, last card.
Oh no, I don't even want it to end.
Ooh, last card.
I feel like we look good on camera. We look really good on camera. This melanin is doing it.
Is the glow glowing? How have you learned to navigate finances since becoming a mother?
I don't even think this is fair for me. Oh God. Ooh, I know how to answer this.
There we go. There she is.
This is good, actually.
All right.
I learned to be okay with not being okay.
That part.
My challenges with finances are common amongst many mothers, specifically single mothers. And then having the audacity, right, to be an entrepreneur, right? Like having the audacity to
How dare you?
try to make money on this internet.
Mm-hmm.
It has its ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
What it teaches me in being able to have some financial stability is being able to categorize appropriately what's important, what's urgent, what you really need, what really matters to you, right? What do you value? Being present with my children is what is most sacred to me. And so oftentimes when people talk about finances, they talk about sacrifices and, but the etymology of the word and the definition of that is to uphold that which is most sacred. And it isn't for me like I said, some ebbs and flows. Now I'm on the part like, all right, I need $1 million. I need to be on the yacht. The first dream that you was talking about, like I did my time. I gave these babies. Like I served. Like put me on the yacht. Do I need a stiff wig and some red lipstick?
Yes.
But initially it's like, this is what's important to me. And so I budgeted according to that, right? Like what do I really need? And I don't need a lot, right? Don't get me wrong, I had my days. There was times I had to move back home with my parents, yet I never acquired like the broke mindset. Like I was okay with shifting. Like there's so much power in the pivot. Finances, you just be pivoting. You're like rolling with it. I I personally, let me affirm myself. I give thanks for the partnership that is coming into my life where this person has master financial literacy. I give thanks for the person that is looking for me, and I'm looking for them so I can be on the yacht and I can have the nice things and I can just garden all day. I just want to garden all day and prepare for the end of days and the zombie apocalypse. That's really all I want to do. But yeah, that's, I hope I'm answering that question.
That was
right?
the best answer.
I'm asking myself, am I asking to be saved? Am I asking to be saved? Like,
no, you're asking for what you want. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, then, why am I not asking, oh, I want to be the baller? I want to be the, the truth is I don't,
Yeah.
The truth is I don't. No.
Yeah.
I want to sit in the hammock now. I want to be carried. I'm tired.
Soft girl life.
It's
Look, you were seen.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.